that don't want to have kids. What is your plan for when you get?
Watch her whole video. She has a lot of amazing valid points. And I'm using the Latina filter, and I am Latina. And in Hispanic Latino culture, marriage and kids, traditionally, it's considered super duper important. But children are not a retirement plan. I was raised by my Puerto Rican grandparents. I was there for them because I wanted to be, right? But and the many different ailments that they had, their children, which were two men, one of those children was my dad, and I would call them to give them updates on their parents. My father didn't live in New York State, but he would call, and my uncle would visit, but they weren't there at the hospital making decisions or being helpful. I was, right? So you can't assume that your children want to be there to take care of you. They're not a retirement plan. Children are amazing and great. And if you're having them for them to be your retirement plan, that's like, and in the United States, most people, when their parents get older, they put them in a retirement home. That's not something that we did in my family for my grandparents, but that's something that's traditionally done in the United States. That's what's done. And children are amazing and great, but these questions are always asked of women, right? No one asks these questions of men. I would love to be a parent if I were a man. If I were a man in the society in the United States, the way we live now, I would love to be a dad. Because the pressures for mothers and the pressures for men are totally different. And when people ask these questions of women, and sometimes I'm asked if I'm married. I'm a widow. That means my husband died. And I'm asked if I had children. But no one asks me where I went to college or where I went to grad school or all the different jobs I've had or all the different things I'm doing or all the things that I want to do this year. Because to some people, marriage and kids is the end all be all. And that's where the conversation ends. And I guess I'm at the age where I'm like, okay. If that's all that you think I am, yeah, it's just, I am happily child free. I love children. I was recently at one of my niece's wedding, and I was dancing with the kids, asking them what toys they're into, because I genuinely love children. But do I want to be a mom? No. It would have been fine if it would have happened with my husband, but he passed away, and I loved my married life, but I love my child free, #widow life, #single life. So now that we women have these choices, right? Let women be. Children are not a retirement plan. And sometimes, children pass away. Stuff happens in life. So children are not a retirement plan. Live your life, plan accordingly. And if you want to have children, absolutely do. Foster and adopt as well. Doesn't always have to be biological. But yeah, let women be and let people do what they want to do. And besito, les quiero mucho. Bye.